also please I'm inviting you to come and give us a short statement. Thank you, ma'am.
Her Excellency, the Minister of Education, I'm the Minister of Trade. I see the ambassador from Cuba here, the Vice Chancellor for the university. This is a wonderful, wonderful gathering and a wonderful event. But most of all, I want to address my remarks to you, all our winners, all of our contestants here and all of our students today are winners. What a wonderful event. Thank you for giving me and the U.S. Embassy the opportunity to be here today. I want to congratulate Mr. Jha, the CEO of QCell, for this wonderful initiative. The Gambia is indeed a beautiful, beautiful country and a very fortunate one to have such a well-educated and active youth population. I teach classes on Saturday and I tell my classes, maybe the Gambia doesn't have gold, maybe the Gambia doesn't have diamonds, but the Gambia has a fantastic youth population. A youth population that is educated, proactive, socially aware, and in touch with what's going on in the world today. I think that this youth population is just going to make Gambia even greater than it is. Your Ministry of Education, Her Excellency Minister Fai, and the government's support for getting young girls into school is absolutely fantastic and needs to be showcased and highlighted, and you need to be trumpeting it. It's a wonderful success. The Gambia not only has the government's support, the President's initiatives, and Minister Fai, it also has the support of the community, such as this wonderful QCell event. So students, I'd like to say to you, you have the minister's support, you have the government's support, you have the community support. What's missing in this equation? You. You are responsible for your own education. And this is what really makes me realize that Gambia is so wonderful. The youth here are excited about their education. They're excited about learning more. And just the turnout today shows me that they have wonderful parental and family support. Again, QCell, thank you very, very much. Mr. Jha, wonderful, wonderful event. And I thank you for inviting us, and congratulations to all the contestants. You're all winners. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency Cynthia Craig. I would like to call none other than the CEO of QCell, the person who has been behind this whole thing. Mohamed Jha has always committed himself to contributing to the development of this country in various forms. And this is just one area that he has been working very hard on. Mohamed Jha.
Thank you very much, Tombong. The Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, Madam Fatou Lamin Faye, the Minister of Trade and Industry, Abdou Koli, the representative of the American Embassy, Your Excellency, Cuban Ambassador to the Gambia, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, the Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, the judges to this event, parents, principals, students, QCell staff, fans of QCell, ladies and gentlemen, before I start, and contestants, obviously, before I start my speech, I would just like to ask this gathering to stand up for a few minutes and clap for the students of the Gambia, all the students of the Gambia. Thank you. Yes, we need to stand and clap for the students of the Gambia because they have proven themselves. They have proven themselves today. We had a very exciting time. Everyone here in this room will agree with me that this is exciting. This is nice. If we want to have a lot of Fatou Lamin Fais, if we want to have a lot of Professor Kass, if we want to have a lot of Gambians who own companies, this is the backbone. I always ask students, I always say that nothing stops any one of us to be what you want to be. Yes, Gambians can own banks, they can own insurance companies, they can own colleges and institutions, they can own industries, they can be ministers, they can be entrepreneurs, they can be doctors to the highest levels. Yes, we can. You hear about the Obamas, and I say also that we hear about Mrs. Harriet Undao. We hear about the Mrs. Honorable Fai. These people did not sleep to achieve what they have achieved. They have worked hard. They have 4 principles in life which brought them to this level. And I always say it, and I will repeatedly say it. If you want to own a company like QCell, you want to own a bank, you want to work for the United Nations, you want to excel, if you want to be a great man or woman in the future, you have just 4 principles or 4 basic fundamentals you have to work with. One is education. If you are not educated, there is a level you cannot move beyond. Because as I say always in my speeches, my cousin at the village at Fas Omar Saho cannot dream to go to the moon because he has not even seen a plane. He has not got on one. He cannot dream to be a computer scientist because he has not even seen a computer in his life. So education is the fundamental. I can love my son Omar to the utmost, but I cannot make him a head of department at QCell because he doesn't have the knowledge base now. So it's very important that we know that in our quest to develop this country, knowledge is the basis. And the second thing is discipline, which we talk about. It's not only discipline in the schools, but discipline in our homes as well. You cannot be a disciplined student if you're not disciplined at home. So, parents, you're advised to discipline your kids so that when the kid comes to the school, it's very easy for the teachers to discipline that kid. The third thing, the third fundamental is honesty. If you have all these 2 I have talked about and you are not honest, you are a time bomb. Yes. If you are knowledgeable and you're disciplined and you're not honest, you are a time bomb. You are one of the most dangerous people in the world. You have to be honest in what you're doing. You have to be honest with your parents, with your teachers, with your colleagues, because honesty is fundamental to what we call professionalism. And lastly, but not the least, you have to be hardworking. But believe me, if you go through these 3 principles, that's knowledge,